All right, welcome back to another video on the Sinex Media channel. So my name is John, and today I'm going to give you 3 tips on how you can actually generate high quality leads for your solar sales business. So first off, I'm going to just give you some expectations, right? So, one thing that's very, very important for you to understand when it comes to generating high quality leads is that a high quality lead in terms of paid ads is completely different to a high quality referral lead, right? So, today I'm talking about I'm going to give you 3 tips on generating high quality leads with paid ads specifically. So I'm not talking about door knocking and cold calling. I'm talking about paid ads specifically, right? So as I said, it's very important that you understand that a high quality lead when it comes to paid ads is completely different to a high quality lead when it's a referral lead, right? So a referral lead will always be a lot more eager to work with you and just overall a lot easier to close. Where a paid ad high quality lead is usually someone who's just very enthusiastic about solar, but they're not committed to you. See, the difference is a referral lead would usually already have some, you know, loyalty towards you because their friend or their peer or whoever referred them already gave you a good word, right? They put in a good word for you. So this person already has some loyalty towards you and they're open to working with you, right? Where a paid ad lead don't know you, usually they don't know you at all. And they've probably clicked on a few other companies or a few other solar professionals ads, and it's not like they're committed to working with you and they've already decided to use you to help them go solar, right? So a high quality lead in terms of paid ads is, as I said, usually just someone who is eager to go solar, and and then it's up to you to sell yourself and the system that you're going to build for them to them, right? You can't just lay back and expect them to work with you because, as I said, they're probably in contact with a bunch of other solar professionals as well. You now have to take this high quality lead that's already eager to go solar, and you have to make sure that they pick you as their solar professional. So just to get that out of the way, because a lot of people have this expectation, and I've seen this with people that I've worked with, that when I talk about high quality leads or generating high quality leads via paid ads, they think of a high quality lead as a referral lead. They expect the leads to be the same quality. And unfortunately, in the real world, that's just not how it works. And the sooner you can make peace with that fact and accept that with paid ads or really any method of generating leads other than the referrals, or if you have inbound leads with like a brand or so on, you're going to have to fight for your leads and you're going to have to make sure that you really stand out, among your competitors. So now that we have that out of the way, let's get into the 3 tips of actually generating higher quality leads for your business. So the first step or the first tip is to use a landing page when running ads. Now, I'm not saying this is the only way to generate high quality leads, but for my personal experience, it's been way more effective because if you run, for instance, an ad on Facebook and it's just a Facebook form, what happens is it automatically pulls the data from that lead, from that lead's phone. And what I've seen actually happens to a lot of people is they accidentally fill out the form, or their details is incorrect because the details that Facebook or Meta pulled from their account is old and not updated. So that's why I found a landing page work a lot better because people manually fill in their details, their most up to date details, and also it's not like they only have to click one button to submit the entire form. Where on Facebook you can almost accidentally submit the form, right? So that way you get rid of people who don't give you up to date details. You also get rid of people who fill out the form simply because I've also heard that they just didn't know how to exit the form, so they just rather submitted the form. So you get rid of those types of people, and also people who are just shopping around, clicking on everyone's ads. Because let's say you have a landing page and they click on the ad and then they see it's loading a landing page. If they're not relatively interested in going solar, they're probably just going to click off the ad, right? So with that, taking people to an external landing page, you're getting rid of a lot of time wasters. Because if just only the fact that they're taken to a landing page turns them off and causes them to instead not fill out your form, then they're probably not a good lead or a good prospect to even work with. So that's really the first step. Now, once again, I'm not saying that is the only way to generate high quality leads, because I know there's people that have only used Facebook forms or mostly used the instant forms. But for me personally, and for the people that I've done this with, or done this for, or for the people that I've done this for, this has been way more effective. And I have tried Facebook forms or instant forms as well. And overall, I've just seen a lot more, success with the landing pages, or the landing page Facebook with running landing page ads, right? So that is the first. Okay, so that is the first tip. Now, the second one that I want to talk about, and this is really important as well, and that is really your message on the ad, right? So that's your ad creative, your headline, your copy, your call to action, your offer. All of that is very, very important when it comes to the lead quality. Because I've seen that if you run, and there's a lot of detail that I can go into, and I'll go into some of it, but I don't want to make this too long. But at the end of the day, if you run an ad, if you run an ad that communicates a cheap company, or that communicates, if you run an ad that communicates a cheap system or a cheap solution, then you're going to get cheap, low quality leads. So what I mean by that is, if your offer is always, free, and so what I mean by that is really just your messaging. And this is kind of hard to put into words, but people can, by looking at your headline and at your copy, they can see what type of company you are, right? So let's just take cars, for instance. Lamborghini will advertise, well, they don't advertise, but let's just say they do. Lamborghini will advertise in a different way than Honda, right? Or Ford or something, because they sell different types of products, and their messaging inside of the ad will be different, and it will resonate with different types of people. So if your ad communicates a message that resonates with people looking for the cheapest option, looking for just the cheapest, easiest, and if your ad communicates a message that resonates with people that are just looking for the cheapest and easiest option out there, then that's the type of lead you're going to get, right? Where if your message resonates with people who are looking for a high quality product, who's willing to pay a bit more, who's actually serious about, getting a sustainable, high quality solar system that can sustain them for the next 20 or 30 years, then you're going to get those types of leads. So as I said, it's quite hard to put this in words, but it's really important that your ad message resonates with the type of people that you want to work with. So just a side note on that, for instance, if you always offer free everything, and so that is tip number 2. I hope that makes sense. If you have questions on that, please feel free to drop them in the comments below, or send me a DM or something like that. I'd be happy to answer some of your questions and help you understand that a bit better. But that is very, very important. I would say this is almost the most important thing, is you're targeting through your ad message, right? You're targeting people by writing your ad in a certain, or creating your ad in a certain way. So the third step, and this is going to be, so the third step, and this comes back to really what I talked about a bit late. So the first step, and this really comes back to what I talked about a bit earlier, is to stop blaming the lead quality. Now, I know for a lot of you, you wouldn't want to hear that, because you want to have high quality leads and you want it to go easy. And we all understand that everyone wants an easy sale. And the truth is, most of the times, it's not going to be like that. As I said, if you really want to get a lot of leads and you want to generate them through paid ads, or really any way, because you're going to have to accept the fact that you're not going to get a ton of leads that are just already ready to work with you and just want to buy from you, right? Most of your leads, you're going to have to fight for them. So stop blaming the lead quality. A lot of times the problem lies on your side when it comes to sales and follow up and pitching and all of those things. That's a lot of times, that's the bigger problem, your problem. The things that you have to worry about, and not the lead quality, because that same lead would not work with you, but they would work with someone else who follows up better, who has better sales skills, who has a better pitch or a better offer. It's not, a lot of times it's not the lead quality, and it's actually just you. And I know that's a hard pill to swallow, but I've heard this from other people multiple times. I've seen it and I know it's true. Lead quality, or talking about, lead quality, is a lot of times just a coping mechanism for people who are not very good at sales, because it's easier for you to just say, no, but the leads are such low quality, I can't sell these leads, instead of actually instead of actually keeping yourself accountable and admitting, well, no, I'm not that great with follow-ups and I'm not the best salesperson at the moment. So let me, improve, let me get some training, let me get better at what I do. And then I'm going to actually close a lot more of these deals. And on top of that, it's also very important to remember that sales is a numbers game. If you get 100 opportunities, and even though not all of them are super high quality, you are guaranteed going to close some of those deals, especially if you're a good salesperson and you're good with follow up and you're resilient and you have a lot of tenacity and you push forward and you really work hard. Then you're going to close a lot of those deals. Where if you get only 10 opportunities, then you're simply not going to close as many deals. So it is a numbers game. It is very important to get as many opportunities as possible, regardless of the quality. Now, obviously, I'm not talking about people who just do it to find out a bit more. You do get low quality leads. I'm not saying you don't get low quality leads, but just keep in mind that if you always blame your failures and your struggles on the lead quality and on external factors other than yourself, then it's going to be very hard for you to grow. But if you keep yourself accountable and tell yourself, well, this is my responsibility, this is my life, then you're going to find out that you can actually improve a lot and you can actually do a lot better if you take action, take responsibility, and do your absolute best to close your deals, right? So I really hope that makes sense. I know this isn't really a tip, like something, well, it is something you can do. Go improve your sales skills, go look at your close rates, go just analyze your business and see, is it really the lead quality or is it my own sales skills? And also, am I getting enough opportunities? Because if you're getting 10 or 15 leads each month, you're simply not going to make a lot of sales. You need volume as well. So I really hope that this video helped some of you out today. I'll be creating. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I'm not going to rant on about who I am, what we do. If you want to find out a bit more about me and my company, you can check out the information in our YouTube description, where you can find our website and all of our other social media platforms. But other than that, thanks so much for watching. Have a great week. Go crush your sales, go crush your deals, go make some money, and I'll see you in my next video.